So today we're looking at a pumpkin pie bakery. So the pumpkin pie bakery, they sell perfect pies for a popular pumpkin pie. It sells for $19 a pie. So if they sell 15 pies a day, how much money would they bring in? Well, we can say, oh, why isn't this writing? There we go. 15 times $19 equals $285. A way that, actually, let's try this next one. If they brought in $513 from pie sales, how many pies? Well, 513 divided by 19 would give us 27 pies. If they sell N pies, how much money would they bring in? Well, that would just be 19 times the number of pies. So we could think of this as our function notation. This is like saying the amount of revenue for 15 pies. This is like saying we don't know how many pies we sell, but we know it's $513. And then this would just be saying R of N equals 19N. So if we look at this next one, the bakery has fixed expenses per day like rent, equipment, and utilities. The cost of the bakery is $85 per day, and the pie ingredients also cost $3.50. So if they make 15 pies in each day, what is the total cost? Well, it would be 85 plus 15 times that 350 would give us $137.50. If the bakery spent $179.50, how many pies must they made? Well, $179.50 minus that operating cost of $85 leaves that $94.50. And then if we take that $94.50 divided by $3.50, we end up with 27 pies. And what is the total cost for N pies? Would be 85 plus $3.50 for each pie. And again, we could use that function notation. This is the expense for 15 pies. The expense for how many pies was $179.50. And this would be the expense for X pies, or N, whatever variable you wanted to use. So if the bakery sells 15 pies, how much is their profit? Well, we would take that total cost coming in, that's their revenue, minus the cost. And we said it was $137.50. So total, they're making $147.50. So this was R of 15 minus our expense of 15 pies. If they sell N pies, so this is our 19N minus our cost of 85 plus 3.5N, right? Because it's just the money coming in minus our expense. What is the bakery's profit per pie if they sell 15? What is the bakery's profit per pie if they sell 15 pies in a day? Well, I know they made a total of $147.50, so there's that number, divided by 15. So they're making $9.83 a day per pie. And what would the profit be? Well, I can take how much they're bringing in, so 19N minus 85 plus 3.5N, and I can divide that by 15. The bakers decide how many pies they should make. How will the profit per pie change based on the number of pies? Well, the more they make, the more money they make. So what we are doing today is we're combining functions. We are going to combine functions, kind of like how we combine the profit and the revenue. And we are going to make sure that we can add, subtract, and I might multiply and divide. And the second thing we're going to do is we are going to evaluate functions, which we have done some stuff with that in the past. Okay, so this first one, the graph of f of x So here's our graph of f of x, and a table selected for values of h of x are given. Let g of x equals x squared minus 4. So here is f of x, h of x, and g of x. So h of 2 plus f of 2. So h of 2 is right here, so that's 3, plus f of 2 right here is negative 5. So 3 plus negative 5 is negative 2. Oops, I think I did this backwards. That should have been negative 5 plus 3. Sorry, I looked at the wrong ones. G of 7 times f of 7. Well, g of 7, so that's using our equation. So g of 7 is 7 squared minus 4, or 45. And then f of 7, so that's our graph, is 2. So 45 times 2 is 90. And then our division, g of 5, so that's our equation there. So what's 5 squared minus 4 is 21. F of 5, okay, so that's our graph, 5 right here. So that's this part, is 3. So 21 divided by 3 is 7. Number 2, a square has a side length that it is described by the function as 2x plus 1. So there's our side length. Write a new function deciding about the perimeter. So our perimeter of our square would be 4 times the side of our square, right? Because 4 times that side. So it really is 4 times 2x plus 1. Use a new function to find the area. Well, our area, we know it is our side squared. So that would be 2x plus 1 squared. Given the function f of x equals 2x and g of x equals 3x squared plus x, find each of the following and simplify. So f of x plus g of x. So 2x is our f of x minus 3x squared plus x. And if we simplify, so this is 2x minus 3x squared minus x, because again, we have to distribute that negative. So this would be x minus 3x squared. And f of x times g of x. So 2x times 3x squared plus x. And if we distribute here, we have 6x cubed plus 2x squared.